So last time I went over how you can use recursion to stick words together to form sentences, and you might be thinking, well, no shit. Like, of course, that's how you build sentences. You just stick words together. But what I want to show you in this little bit is, well, actually, even though recursion seems like just a really simple, stupid process, it actually explains a lot and can do some really cool things. So last time we used recursion to stick words together to form this sentence. The girl saw the boy with binoculars, and I pointed out, oh, shoot, wait a second. When you just take the sentence, the girl saw the boy with binoculars, that can actually mean two different things. One thing it could mean is that the girl saw a boy, and how did she see him? Well, she saw him with binoculars. She used binoculars to see the boy. Another thing you might mean if you say the girl saw the boy with binoculars is you might mean, oh yeah, the girl saw this boy. What kind of a boy was he? Well, he was a boy with binoculars. And what you could actually do is explain why a sentence like this is ambiguous. It can mean these two different things by showing that even though we've got the same sequence of words on the page here, there's actually two different ways we can form that sequence of words using recursion. And that difference corresponds to the difference in meaning here. So let me show you how that works. So suppose we go back, we pick apart some of the chunks that we had put together by recursion, and we go back to the stage where we've got the chunk that is the girl saw, the chunk that is the boy, and the chunk that is with binoculars. Now, there's a couple different ways that we could use recursion to put all of these chunks together. So one way we could do it is we could first take the girl saw and the boy and stick those together first. That's the way we did it last time. So now we've got this new thing, the girl saw the boy, and this other thing with binoculars, and then we can put those two things together. Aha! Now we've got this thing that we created last time, of which we've got a sentence that means the girl saw the boy and she saw him with binoculars. But if we go back to before we merged everything together in this way and go back to this stage where we've got this chunk that is the girl saw, a chunk that is the boy, and the chunk that is with binoculars, you realize, oh, wait, we could have chunked those things together using recursion in a different way. So instead of chunking the girl saw with the boy together first, we could have instead chunked together the boy and with binoculars and created this new thing, the boy with binoculars, and only then taken these new two things that we've got and chunked them together. So now we've got this thing, the girl saw the boy with binoculars. Notice that's really different from the structure that we created earlier, and it corresponds to this difference in meaning. Now we've got a sentence that means, oh, the girl saw a boy, and that boy was the kind of boy that's with binoculars. So I can show you the difference in structure that you get from doing this operation of recursion by using a nice little tree structure. So in this tree, you can see, the way we've constructed this sentence is first we took with and binoculars and we chunked them together. Then we took the and the boy and we chunked those together. And then we took the and the girl and we chunked those together. All right. And then we chunked the girl and saw and put those all together. And then we chunked the boy and with binoculars and chunked all of those together. And then we combined both of those chunks. And so now we've got the sentence, the girl saw the boy with binoculars. And it means that the girl saw this boy and the boy had binoculars. But we can look at a tree for the other way of merging these words together. So in this case, this corresponds to the first way we did things. So first we put together the girl as a chunk. Then we put together with binoculars as a chunk and the boy as a chunk. And then we put saw as a chunk along with the boy and put the girl as a chunk along with saw the boy. And then we chunked that whole bit with binoculars. And so now this structure that we've created using this really simple rule of recursion is very different from the one we created boom, back over here. Notice the big difference in that tree structure, even though we've been using the same basic principle of chunking things together.